Hey guys, it is President Evil for Zombie, and today I'm going to be doing a redo of my older 2009 video, Best Garrys Mod Add-ons, because a lot of those are pretty stupid and have become obsolete since then. So yeah, let's just start with the SWEPS. A lot of bases have come out since then. There's been the GDCW, I think that's what it is. It actually uses entity bullets, so bullets don't appear instantly at the target when you shoot, which I like that, but I still prefer these. These are the FAS to Alpha SWEPS. So yeah, I just set up a scene up here. If I can make it the first time. I doubt I'm gonna... Oh, I actually made that. Okay. So this is one of the snipers. I'll show you it in the list. The SR-25. Whoops. I think it's a semi-auto. It is... I'll just use an M24 actually. And no, that was not an SR-25. That was an M24. But yeah, as you can see on the scope, without even looking in, it kind of zooms in to where you're aiming, so that's pretty cool. Just on a aesthetic side, I have no idea what that is. Light gas, shadows, but yeah. Shoot that. I want to shoot them first. I'll show you. So you actually have to manually bolt it, which is cool, I think, if you're using a weapon like this. Let's turn on their thinking. I don't know if they'll see me yet, but... And there's one left. So you have to manually bolt it, and then I can pop this guy. And he's dead. So yeah, that's basically... That's just the sniper side of it. Oh god, I did not think I'm going to make this, but whatever. Oh wait, I think I remember. A jump there. And if you're wondering, these are... No, I didn't make it. Jump pads. It's a different add-on. I mean, it's not one of the best add-ons, so I might as well just throw it in here. Jump pads and speed pads. They're pretty cool. Watch this. But, you know, it's good for, like, building and cool things and stuff. Here I just set up a little, you know, recycler for these cliners. Kind of feel bad about them, but it's for science. So yeah, here's, if you just go to the weapon tab, here are all the weapons. I'll start off with the AK. It's a classic weapon. And now if you look on the heads-up display, you can disable this if you want, but I think it's pretty cool. It has a 3D HUD that actually, you know, tells you your loading and how much you have left and stuff, what kind of firing mode it is. And then, if you press C, which is the context menu usually, let's see. Yeah, I have to actually pick these up. So yeah, go to the entities and here it is. Yeah, I remember this. It used to be you could just add them if you had the weapon, but not now. So I can just spawn a suppressor, I think. Do that. And let's see. There we go. Press 2. And I got a suppressor. Pretty sick. So yeah. Gosh. Let me turn off the SmartSnap right there. I'll just go through some of the other weapons, so it's not all just AK firing. AK-74 is basically the same thing. Pistols, I like the pistols a lot in this. They feel a lot more realistic than other mods. This one's my favorite, I think. Or no, it was one of these, whatever. This one's full auto. God. Shotguns are pretty cool. They have cool effects, and yeah, when you take the gun out, it usually does a little animation. But that's not every time you take it out, it's just the first time. Let's go to attachments. I don't know what you can put on this. Nothing. But yeah, by pressing C, I can see all of the... Oh, that's pretty cool. I think you can change that by adding things. Or different ammos and stuff. But yeah, I'm not going to get too in depth with every mod I cover on this. This is just a basic overview. And then I have to manually cock it, or bolt it, however you want to say. It's an SMG. Have fun. Raging Bull. Whoa. Garrys Mod's classic. And then, yeah, I guess we'll just finish off with close range sniping. Goodbye. Is he in there? Where'd he go? He's stuck. He broke it. There we go. So yeah, I don't want to go too in depth with every mod, like I said, but yeah, that's basically the FAS to Alpha SWEPS. So yeah, let's go on to the next one. Alright, how can you not like bombs? The next add-on I'm doing is GBombs. Now, I actually haven't been following this add-on since I last played it like 2 years ago or 3 years ago in the old Garrys mod, and it has progressed a lot since then. For example, I mean, start off with something simple as TNT. You can either shoot it, or if I just press E on it, it'll light it. Put this out of here. I can throw it somewhere. Oop, and it'll explode. There we go. There's our Kleiner over there. There are a lot of now this comes in a pack. It's certain packs. You can get the base, and then you get add-ons. There's equipment, there's projectiles, and then there's just the pack one. I think they're still making more, so just look out for that. Here's a cruise missile. See if we can. Oh crap! No, I didn't. Oh, I actually killed him from there. Well, that's not what I meant to do, but whatever. Yeah, as I was saying, there's a lot of different things. Something as simple as like a Panzerschreck missile. Now this thing isn't really guided, so if I just set it off here, it's gonna go crazy. I think. Let's see. Yep, there it goes. Yeah, those are the more smaller items. Then you can get bombs, prime them, throw them. There they go. Or you can press E to prime them. I have no idea what this is. I don't know if it shoots up or down. I'm just gonna put this up here and see what happens. Okay. Whoa. Oh, and that is sick. Okay, I see what it does now. So, if I was to get this thing, and I totally wanted to just pepper that tower over there. If I hit it. What it does is it blows up and fires a lot of, well, smaller missiles out of it. That is pretty cool. And then you have your smaller things, just like, you know, let me get my gravity gun. Press E, primes it. 5 seconds are frag grenades, I'm pretty sure. Yep. And then you got your mortar phosphorus. I wonder if it's frozen. Oh. I accidentally pressed E on it. But yeah, phosphorus is a type of gas that will, well, it's an element, but it's not an element. What am I saying? Yeah, it is. What am I thinking? It is an element. Don't want to breathe in phosphorus gas because that will kill you. Molotov will kill you just like that. Don't lift it up. So yeah, it's basically Garry's bombs, GBombs, sorry. Yeah, I mean, you can just play around with this. It's a lot of fun. How does this work? Do I shoot this? Do I? Maybe there's a SWEP for it. Let's go to GBombs. How do you set it off? Maybe you have to blow it up. Getting away from here. See how big an ID is. Oh. Alright, so yeah, let's just check out the next add-on. The next add-on relates a lot to GBombs. It is PewPew. I've made some videos on this before that I was just building with it. But if you don't know what it is, it might be kind of confusing. Basically, you can just make emplaced weapons, or actually you can just make weapons that you control with Wiremod via pod controllers or just buttons. Whoops. So yeah, if I just set up a platform here, make it pretty. Okay. And then go to PewPew down here. Here are all the PewPew assets. Official weapons. I think there are some unofficial ones that you can get, so there'd be more subsets, but I'm just going to do the official ones. I like the, where's the Nubel Waffer? There's this, maybe it's an artillery. But yeah, I'll just do rockets. Rocket barrage, rocket battery. You can choose your model here. It's way too small. There, that's fine. So let's get rid of this last two. Set it up. I don't know what the drop is on these. And then you go to your Wiremod. You might be able to control this without Wiremod, but just get Wiremod. Trust me, I'll be reviewing it later in this add-on showcase. And then get your pod controller, link it, and wire tool. Set this fire. It's really simple. Just, let's say if I click, sorry, my mouse wheel's broken, so kind of sucks. We'll set these to fire when I click my mouse. So I'm gonna get in here right when I click. Oh, that shoots far. There you go. These are a lot simpler explosions compared to GBombs. I think they're more custom ones if I change the weapons. But yeah, instead of having to just manually take those off and change the weapons if I want to, it's pretty cool. I can just, if I want to, you know, change to a machine gun laser. Sorry, my dogs are kind of frying out. You can set it to destroy props. I don't know if it's on right now, but gotta aim better. I'm just gonna, you know, set it right up to it to see if it does destroy the props. Get back in here, and oh, there we go. So yeah, it's a lot of fun if you're building with your friends and stuff, and you're playing on a server with PewPew. You can make robots or something that have PewPew cannons, and then try to destroy the other one. So yeah, PewPew is a lot of fun. I guess I'll just show some other weapons really quick. A bomb rack. Let me put this way up here. It's better for planes, like if you're flying over, open your bomb rack, drops a bunch. Actually drop 2. I'd have to say though, the explosions don't look as cool as GBombs, but they're still pretty interesting. Plus there's a lot more customizability with Wiremod. See what that does. Carpet bomber doesn't seem to be doing anything. But yeah, how about we go to the next add-on? I think next I'll be focusing on tools and building and stuff, and we're done with bombs and SWEPS. Alright, so if you're an avid builder in Garrys Mod, you'll know there are some essential tools you'll need. Let me go on the right side here. I'll show you a comparison of using the tools and not, so you know the differences if you don't play much Garrys Mod. Probably thinking, why the hell would I need that? But you'll see. You'll see. The first one, of course, is SmartSnap. Now, SmartSnap provides a lot of, actually, it's pretty simple what it does. I'll do it for all entities. So let's say I have just, you know, I'll use the typical weld tool, not any add-ons I got. If I go up to a prop such as a normal building prop, you'll see it's made a grid of, you can change how many lines there are. I have it set as this, and then if I wanted to make a box or something, actually a box would need, can't think right now, so maybe probably gonna screw this up, but that's fine. If I want to make a box, I'd simply need to hold down E and it'll snap to the nearest point on there. Hold down E again, click, and it's kind of offset. A lot of that's due to the weld tool. It's not very exact. There we go. Good enough. And then I shouldn't have to go through all of this. Maybe I'll just stop after this one and then go to the next tools. But yeah, this is basically SmartSnap. Provides more exact building. Like let's say I didn't have SmartSnap, I need to manually you know, line it up, or if I turn it off, go back to the weld tool, I'd have to approximate, you know, the corner, get really close, right click, and it looks good on the, it kind of looks good, but you know, SmartSnap is a lot better. It's a lot more exact. Now I'm not sure if it's built in or not, but an add-on that you really need for building is precision. And this includes, yeah, I don't think SmartSnap is included, but in this there's weld, move, rotate, and stuff. Weld is the primary one. It's a pretty simple tool. It might look overwhelming at first with this context menu here, but you can do a lot of things. Let's say I wanted to just move something. Let me turn on SmartSnap again. It's called precision. I can't remember if I said that or not. I have a bad memory. Okay, so if I just left click here, let's see, left click there, click, and it actually locks the, and look at that. Look how close and precise it is. Now I'll show you that compared to if I just use easy weld, and it's SmartWeld. SmartWeld's cool too. Look at the gap. And look at that gap. There's practically no gap. It might not look like it's a big deal, but if you make a lot of things, you'll notice definitely. This can be a more efficient model and how it, you know, functions. But yeah, let's go to, there are more things that precision can do, like throw these up again. If I wanted to just move this here, actually I just did that, I don't know why I deleted it. And I can actually, it snaps to the closest, I think like 15 degrees or so. So you don't have to, if it's off a little, you don't have to like barely move your mouse to get it perfect. It makes it perfect for you. So I can also just, if I want to move this up a little bit, if I click R, it moves it straight up in the direction I am, or the opposite I'm pulling from. So if I'm on this side, it's going to pull it over here. If I'm on this side, it's going to pull it over there. So you can do other things, you know, ball socket them. I don't really use ball socket, but yeah, you can see it's kind of a hinge now, more like an elbow. But yeah, that is it for precision. Next would be, let's see, fading door. I'll do that later. I think a lot of people know fading door from add-ons and stuff, or from Dark RP and stuff. Building wise, I mean, there's SmartWeld. I'll just keep using this example. If I have a lot of props, I want to weld them all. I select them all with left click, they're all green, then I right click, and then it welds them all together. Now you're probably wondering why I don't just manually weld them, or why this is better than normally welding. Well, it's kind of like, it's not parenting, but it welds them in the most ways you can, and that, I'll show you an example here. If I were to spawn a barrel, yes, it is a barrel. Precision move these. Watch this fail on me now. Nah. And I'm not welding here, I'm just moving them. So if I were to take this and just weld them by themselves, and you can imagine if this is a bigger thing, I'd have to manually do that through all of them. But if I just do that, unfreeze it, it's a flimsy thing. I mean, it's, yeah, looks like a dong, okay? No, it doesn't really, but it's flimsy, and what this mod basically does is it does this for you. Well, it's like the first to the last, that to that one, that to that one, and maybe there's not a lot of possibilities, but yeah, you can see it's a lot more straight now. I just screwed that up. Whatever. It does the welds for you that you need to do manually. So yeah, let's just move on. Fading door is right here. Fading door is useful for a lot of things. One would be bases. I've made a lot of base, or at least some base tutorials with fading door. Let's lock that there. Everyone likes this because you can see through one side, of course, and not the other. It's good for bases. If I were to make this just that, not that. Now I set this as my numpad 0 key and not toggle, so every time I hit 0 or hold down 0, it doesn't just disappear. I can actually move through it, and you can see the model is still kind of visible. That's just to show that the fading door is there. It's not an open place. I do not have keypad. That's mostly in servers, but you can get this with keypad, with the keypad mode, and then just put these on the fading door, and it's good for bases and stuff. So yeah, I don't want to get too much into those. Those are kind of smaller things. NPC tools, yes. So my rusty National Guard people aren't showing up, but Kleiner is the man. He is there for everything. NPC, you know, you can set their health and stuff. Set them as followers. So first you want to select them, and then where is it? How do we do this? So right click, yeah. If they're selected, you can make them right click. You can make them walk and stuff. You can also make them do other things. You can set their relationships towards you, I think. Kleiner can't really do anything though, so let's say, let me make sure thinking's on. Spawn a Metro Cop, he's gonna be coming after me. And I right click, and he's still attacking me for some reason. Oh. I think I screwed up this guy. He does never gonna like me. There we go. I click R and that'll set the disposition. So if I enable his thinking again, hopefully it'll work. There. He's not going to attack me. But this is just a normal one right here. He's going to attack me. Pow. And then, yeah, I'll show you. Select him. Click R. He likes me now. Let's see. Let's go to hate. Hate. I'll set this guy to hate that guy. I don't think they're actually going to attack each other though, because they weren't. Oh yeah, there they are. He. The thing is, oh wow, he doesn't hate him, so he's not going to attack him. He hates them, so he still likes me. So yeah, it's useful for things like that. If, let's see, go to NPC weapon override, I'll give him SMGs. Now, his proficiency, it actually shows it above his head. He's an average shot. I could set him to shit. He's a shitty ass shot. He can't even hit me. I could set him on perfect, and I'm dead. This guy's a good shot, so I'm gonna get rid of him. That's just how good they are at. I think it affects also like. Actually, no, it doesn't affect following. I don't think. It's just for you know, following around or shooting. I mean. So yeah, relationships. I don't know if I need to show you spawning people and stuff. Here. I didn't select anyone. Oh, there they go. I don't know how often that's gonna make another Alex, but there are too many Alexes. So yeah, it's basically for NPC control. Do a lot of things. Walk there, citizen. GBombs, cool. Let's see what's next, and this might be last in building stuff. Yes, I almost forgot Wiremod. Now, a lot of people already know what Wiremod is, but if you don't, then I'm not really a person to give you an in-depth showing of Wiremod, but you can do a lot of things. E2 is one of them. E2 is basically a coding thing. It's kind of like Lua, but it's not. It's its own thing, where you can spawn these chips that affect entities in the world. You can make fairies float above your head and stuff and attack other players. Those are usually banned from servers though. My Stalker one doesn't really work anymore. Let me see. Let's see if it works. Oops. Ah, yes it does. So yeah, and also if I walk it, if I I set this up so, actually I didn't set this one up, someone set this one up for me, but if I no clip through a different player, it'll go above their head. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It doesn't really show what Wiremod is capable of though. I mean, just look at all these things you can do. I'm not going to get into all that, but just a normal example would be, instead of pressing a button on your numpad to use a turret, Gary got rid of turrets, so I had to get a mod to get them back, which is kind of dumb. I don't know why he'd ever get rid of turrets, but you could either do a button, so I'm going to press a button and then fire when I press the button. Pretty interesting stuff here. Or I can make it, do I have a facer? No, I have a forcer, not a facer. Explosives. I'm just going to be showing simple things like pressing spacebar when you're in a chair will blow up that explosive. Pod controllers, yeah, they're used for, if I put this, it doesn't matter where I put this, but if I link it to the chair, you'll see it turned green when I got in. That means it's activated. So basically, it lets you control different Wiremod entities and stuff when you're inside of a vehicle. This could be a actual car, it could be a chair. So if I will, wire that to do mouse 1, might kill me, I don't know. Every time I click my mouse, it's gonna explode. Or let's see. Yeah, I could let's see. Oops. Use this example to show gates. Gates are important in wire. Where's wire gate? Gate. Here it is. Now we want to get a logic. Logic is things like and, or, not, if. Actually no, I don't think if is in here. So basically, I can wire this so, I don't know why this would be useful, but if I'm not in the chair, it'll explode, or if I'm not hitting a button. Or I could say, if I'm hitting a button and something else is the case, then that'll explode. I've got an idea. I'll make it so, if I press the button, and a ranger detects a car next to it, it'll explode. So I could do like a roadside explosive. God, I sound like an anarchist. There. Let's just spawn Half-Life 2 Episode 2 Jalopy, however you want to pronounce it. And that is, this gate right here is a not. We want an and. So let's go up to gates. And operates as all cases have to be true. So I'm going to set it so if that sees that and I press mouse 1, then that'll explode. So let's see, how am I going to do this? If X, what? Let me just get rid of that. Let me get a wiring. There. Set B. I think I did this wrong. Let's see. Whatever, I don't think it's gonna work. Oh, it is. So yeah, when I'm clicking my mouse, it's exploding. Let's see if I get it away. And it's not exploding when I click my mouse, when it's not detecting the car there, so I'm surprised that actually worked. Oops, it's actually going through the car here. It's a pretty simple thing. When I'm clicking my mouse and it detects the car, it'll explode. And When the car is not there, it won't. So yeah, that's basically it for what I'm going to show for Wiremod. There's a lot of things you can do with that, but I don't need to get into that. So yeah, let's get into the next section. Alright, for the last section I'll be doing, let's see, vehicles. First and foremost, let's do WAC. WAC is it's a weapon mod, but mostly it's well known for its aircraft. I have the base and I have all the community packs, so I have a lot of aircraft to choose from. Unlike just making a model and putting thrusters on it, this actually functions like kind of like a real aircraft would, so it's more realistic. I've got my trusty Kleiners up there, or test subjects. His face. Oh God, he sees me from there. Let's spawn a helicopter that has weapons. If there are any. Ah, here's one. Hope I didn't destroy it just then. Okay. So yeah, one of the great things about this is it works well on multiplayer. So if your friend's playing with you, I'm actually in the passenger seat right now. If I click 1 on my keyboard, not on the numpad, just above WASD, it switches to this seat. And then you can see, oops, right clicking will change to the weapon view, but where is it? Clicking R will start the engine, and then by using W and S, that is my throttle. A and D would be yaw, and mouse would be your roll. Pitch and roll. Let's see what this does. Whoops. So yeah, basically, I can use A and D to go like this, S and W to go up and down. Whoops. And then mouse to, control pitch and roll. Let's see, my primary weapon is a minigun. So we can get near these Kleiners. And I crashed it into either a Kleiner or either a Kleiner or the bridge. Let's kill the rest of them with a plane though. This would be difficult. There are a lot of things you can change, I think. Yeah. This shows you the controls. Preview space. Next weapon. Ah, that's what I wanted to figure out. I was tired of that minigun. I wanted to shoot him with rockets. Planes are harder because, of course, they're faster and you have to react more quickly, but who doesn't like the A-10? This thing's pretty sick. If it stays upright, it's pretty sick. Okay. Uh-oh, I'm not really lined up. Let's get in that driver's seat, turn this on. Whoa. I don't know if I just dropped a bomb. I might have. There. If I could hit him. Oops. Oh, I know what I'm hitting. I'm hitting the skybox. The skybox is right behind him, so that's not fair. These Kleiners are tricky. But yeah, the community has made a lot of packs. Most of these aircraft are from community-made things. Of course, you got to have the Rafflecopter. I don't even know if it does anything, but
my Rafflecopter goes.
What the hell? No, thank you. Let's see. This has a lot of weapons, it looks like. Okay. So we have a minigun, it looks like, in rockets. So yeah, R is start your engine. Spacebar, I can look around the cockpit. This reminds me of Arma, kind of. Just, I like looking around the cockpit and stuff. Hopefully I won't hit the skybox this time. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get used to the controls. I'm trying. Try to rocket them. False course. Going crazy here. And control will go in third person. Over there. It's going out of control. Better if these people are on the ground. But yeah, basically that with the WAC aircraft. I'm out of missiles. Let's try to crash this. Let's try to land this. Oh no. I don't know if this is going to explode or not. Abort mission. Alright, yeah, let's get on to the next one, which is S-Cars. Now, everyone knows about S-Cars if they are looking for vehicles, because it is a well-known mod by Garrys. Garrys 88, that is. But I might as well include it in here. It's one of the better mods. So yeah, you can use the either spawn them from the S-Cars tab itself. Might as well do that. Like the spider. It's pretty cool. Then you get in. You have animated hands, but not actual the steering wheel, which is fine. And then yeah, you just drive around. V is change your view, unlike control. And this thing is hopping. Oh my gosh. Let me get one that hopefully doesn't hop as much. Like a Banshee from GTA. Maybe it's a real car, I don't know. There we go. Yeah, this is a hoppy road. Every other road I've driven on works fine. But yeah, shift is change your, or turn on your NOS. You can also manually change the tuning. Let me get a, you can change it to like a crane, yeah. Somebody tells me this is broken. The wheels inside out or inverted. Of course, paint job switcher, pretty sick. I like that color. There we go. And then you can change the suspension and stuff, make it softer or harder. That's how, you know, like if you're driving on rocks. There we go. I can even make this live action, like dude, I am a lowrider. I mean, not a lowrider, high roller. Totally opposite. Don't flip. Oh yeah. But yeah, it's basically it for some of the better Garry's Mod add-ons, best Garry's Mod add-ons of 2013. I'm not saying they were made in 2013, but you have WAC, all of the tools I showed you, especially Wiremod. GBombs is a lot of fun. Let's see if we can find that again. I mean, I know I'm gonna have a lot of fun, especially playing with friends with this thing. Anti-personnel mine. Do I have to? Oh no. There we go. I thought that's one that jumps up and castrates you. The GBombs is awesome. Oh, okay. No. Speed pads, I never really included that, but it's cool. It's cool in and of itself. It's kind of glitchy though. What I could do is launch a missile through these things. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching. This has been the best Garrys Mod add-ons, a redo of my old one.